Come on. All right. Don't worry about that fan not spinning. Oh, baby. What it says you're doing versus what you're really doing. Bang! That's money. Silver play button. Warning, we're just having fun. If you take stuff too serious, this channel may not be for you, buddy. Here we go again. Guys, what did we do last week? Let's just talk about that first. We got us a hitch on the tow roller, right? Here's the main reason I never change the oil, which is pretty well self-changing. You mean way down there's the damn spark plug? Clearly we've got 350 PSI on our compression. I can hear it bog down a little bit. Ah! I said high speed. She's boxed up and welded up anyhow, okay? About like so. Yeah, we got her hitched up and we got her tuned up, and she's a little screaming demon now. She don't play around, so mess around and find out. Now, I also showed y'all that drive shaft in last week's video, that the drive shaft was back, and y'all know what that drive shaft's for. We've only been waiting for it for about 4 weeks now. That drive shaft's for a forgotten, abused, neglected yeehaw here. Okay, so this thing, we found it, did a wheel it run. She's got a tune up. We road tripped it already. I put helper bags and did a 5-speed swap. And that's why we need that drive shaft, okay? We still ain't got to test the helpers. We still ain't got to test the 5-speed. And, well, I think I figured out one hell of a test for it. I think the perfect test would be, why don't we get that baby going? And I've got a lot of t-shirts to pick up. A lot. 100K shirt coming in hot. Yeehaw t-shirt available now. Everybody's favorite. Ain't even sold one yet, but it's already everyone's favorite. I think truck t-shirts, travel-all, sitting on your butt, logo. Sometimes you just get on beat and you feel it. Guys, shirts, if the trip went well, shirts are in stock, available now on the website, www.puddins.fab.shop. Get them while they're hot, because they sell out every time, and then you gotta wait. Y'all hear that? Sounds like Christmas spirit and Christmas magic. Sounds like smiles and joy from a happy husband. Sounds like the love of an overly affectionate wife after they realize you just got them the Puddins Fab Shop shirt they've been wanting, husbands. Picture this, ladies. Christmas morning, your husband wakes up. You damn right he's excited. He runs downstairs. Stiff arms your son and daughter. Direct hit. They're in his path of travel because he's excited. He runs up to a stocking. He takes that baby and he dumps it. Every damn Puddins Fab Shop sticker available on the website happens to fall out of it. Well, wife, thanks. I hope you got 16-foot ceilings, because he's going to be jumping with joy. I hope you don't live in a 69 single wide like I grew up in, or you jump too many times and you end up on the ground underneath you. All kinds of goodies available on the website, guys. We will try our darndest to get everything to you by Christmas. So you need to order now at the beginning of December. If you order on the damn 15th and you think I can Amazon Prime kick it straight to your door, probably not going to happen. So I try to get your orders in timely fashion. We need to get this yeehaw pushed up in here. Do the vehicle shuffle and get the shop ready for the yeehaw. See if we can't get her pushed in. It's got the push tire thrown up on the hood of the tow roller. Make sure she's in neutral. Just playing. She don't have a drive shaft. We're gonna make sure the parking brake's off though. Well, that old tow roller's earned her keep about 10 times over. Hey, she rolls good. We need to do two things real quick. Two things to be able to drive this thing again. Install drive shaft, service transmission. Let's do the drive shaft first. We'll get her in place. Hood ain't bolted down, so we may want to do that before we hit a main test drive. Quick update if you don't know. This Ford Courier came with the Ford 2.3. She from the factory came with a 4-speed behind her. We swapped in a 5-speed also from a Ford Courier that was meant for this truck. Did not take much to swap it in. Slight modification on the factory cross member. The main thing was our drive shaft. Well, she's just too long. She needed shortened about 4 inches. This drive shaft shortened. It's got a new hanger bearing. It's got new U-joints. But there's one thing I didn't just say that it's supposed to have, and if you've dealt with a drive shaft, you know what it is, and you notice I didn't say it. We'll talk about that in this shop in a minute. Let's see if she even fits. Don't mind that little high-pitched squeak. There she goes. Custom exhaust, don't worry about that. Next, our hanger bearing, which I couldn't find one. This gentleman did find me the hanger bearing we needed. We're gonna get her started. Looks like the bolt pattern, just a hair, not much, but just a hair not too wide. I don't think that's proper English. She don't need much. We're just gonna take off maybe a 1/16 off of that edge and this outside edge. Them carbides are good stuff right there. Look at this little mini set someone sent me in the last mealtime video. And yes, we still do mealtime videos. They're just on the second channel. The link to it's down in the description below. I'd show these guys to you if I was smart enough to figure out how to open them. But we're about ready for some porting and polishing with them little fine tuners. Those are a little wider than they used to be now. Here we go, round 2. One side started. Money. We got both nuts started on our studs for our carrier bearing, hanger bearing, whatever. She's a bearing. One of these bolts are just a hair longer than the others. And the wrong thread. So I can tell just looking, some of these are standard and this one's metric. Boy, I don't know what in the hell got mixed up. This is called karma, guys. This is from me talking crap last week to y'all about drive shafts, saying you're wrong, I was right. And I ain't saying I was right, but I damn sure wasn't wrong. If you kept hassling me about them drive shafts, you need to comment down below right now and say, "Sir Pudding, you were correct, sir." That's all you got to say and we can move on. Then what happens? Magically 3 bolts for the drive shafts lost. So let's go find some. Well, I should have known better, but I had to talk that crap. I like talking crap. Hoping we can find something off this little parts rig. I don't think we're going to find the bolts for the drive shaft. So see if we can rob anything out of the inside or off the engine. After some digging, I finally found the dang things. I knew I had them somewhere. That is not true. I'm definitely stealing them from this parts truck. I know I did set them somewhere. I just tore the whole shop apart, guys. I can't find them. Few little love taps, and they're ready to come home to their new home anyhow. So we're gonna rob these and then I'll see if I can't find some on the internet and get them ordered. These Mazda and Ford Couriers got a lot of the stuff is a M10, but the thread pitch is a 1.25, which is but not very common. Okay, a lot of like the Datsun stuff has a 1.0 or 1.5. This one's 1.25, makes her a little tricky. Here we go, last one. There's a hot rod looking at me. Girls are home from school. Get these tightened up now that we finally got them. Some torque on the last one here. One snug-a-dugga. Two snug-a-dugga. All right, let's talk about this drive shaft, because that drive shaft, what it's lacking, what it is not, what this gentleman was so nice to leave out, was balancing the damn thing, because that's not important or nothing. Insert pudding from the future, because I removed the first video where I originally talked here and told this drive shaft story that I told, and I'm adding this right now. Y'all are vicious. Downright nasty. I push a guy down, y'all run over there and kick him in the nuts about 12 times, let him know not to mess with me. I'm laughing about it, but that's what really happened, guys. I did name drop this drive shaft. I actually complimented the work, saying the work he did do was good work. He just left out some of the work and then said some smart ass stuff to me, which I didn't appreciate. And I was being pudding, which means I take any situation and just try to make it funny. And I thought I could make this a funny story to you guys. So I wake up this morning, guys, and I've got 3 texts saying, hey, that shop you mentioned, they're just getting roasted on Google. Now, I appreciate you guys having my back. I honestly do. You should know already, though, that these New Balances ain't scared of nothing, all right? As much as I didn't appreciate his smart-ass comment, guys, and I don't want you guys to think I'm a punk, okay? But as someone who's trying to grow or be a good person, I think I should have more grace in the situation, because I don't know this guy, okay? I don't know if he's a really good dude, a really good dad, and maybe he's been married for 10 years and he come home to find out his wife's having an affair. That's stuff that I don't know, you know? Maybe he had one off month and he's been a good dude his whole life, and then I put out this thing and then YouTube's just kicking him in the nuts, you know what I mean? I should have thought of this before when I was just thinking, hey, make a video and tell your story, and now I guess I understand why that's why they call people influencers. It all makes sense. I edited the video to take his name out. The work he did do was good work. He said one smart ass thing to me, and he didn't balance it like I asked. I don't think the guy should lose his livelihood over that. I think he did one person kind of wrong, and that one person should be able to address it. But I probably should just left him a bad Google review and not mentioned it to you guys. And then if people are looking into them, that's how we're gonna handle it from now on. Freaking genius, okay? So from now on, if I'm not happy with someone, I'm gonna leave them a bad Google review, just one, and I ain't gonna tell y'all about it. And then for the people who are actually gonna use them for business, it'll be there waiting for them. So transition back to the old video now. Honestly, this sucks because it's gonna hurt my numbers on the channel. So I was just trying to tell this story, started hurting him, so I canceled it and came back and hurt myself. That's good. At least I'll be able to sleep at night. Valvoline 8090 gear oil. She's high performance, okay? We need to service our 5-speed. I was told by a Mazda guy not to put GL5 oil in here, to use GL4. Don't know much about that myself. This stuff does say it's good for manual transmission, GL4. So if y'all know all about the GL4 and GL5, be sure to drop a comment down below, because I know there's gear oil experts just sitting there waiting to type her up. First, we're going to pull the drain plug and get whatever's left in there out. Guess we could have checked that before we ever swapped it into a truck. Yeah, don't worry about little stuff like that. Little faith goes a long way. The drain plug snugged back up. Come on. All right. Got our field pulled out. That ain't local honey, folks, all right? That's some fresh 8090. The smaller bottle kind of squeezes in there where she'll fit. We'll get her serviced up. Probably take about 8 of these. Oh yeah, we got her full of some of that fresh stuff. She's gonna be happy with that. like it will run again since we ain't started her in a while, so just pull the hood since she's quick release right now. We got our masking tape protection on the carburetor. The coil wire smack back on this baby. Battery cable. Bolts are overrated. Don't mind that MORTSKE dipstick washer, redneck. I don't know what you call that battery hold down. Now the engine's gonna smoke a little bit because I sprayed all that crap down with the PB Blast. We really ain't ran it since. Don't worry about that fan not spinning. Just look down and that fan just sitting there locked up. Clutch is good. Now the fan rubbing the bottom shroud may indicate, okay, that there's some rubbing going on. This shroud's adjustable, but if it's been rubbing, then boy, she was rubbing on that last road trip we went on then. Figured we would have wore it in by now. Trying to slide this baby down, but she's hitting down here, so we may have to do a little trimming. This is the best fan shroud trimmer I have. I bet that'll work. That one down there is stripped out, but if 3 won't hold it, 4 never would have, so get these tightened down and give our fan a test now. Watch out for that alternator. There we go, that's better. Still don't really understand how that one happened and it didn't get caught till now, but is what it is. As you can hear, guys, this thing needs some exhaust. The exhaust sounds terrible. Last time I drove this, we full lost our clutch pedal. It was non-existent. We had the factory 4-speed. Let's see if she's gonna move or not. We got forward. We got reverse. Oh, baby. Right where I was sticking that and it's getting blown around is where the exhaust leak is. She's bad. Sounds like some of the exhaust at the back's rattling now. See how she feels. Oh, so much better on the clutch. But in 4th gear, we're already running about 55. That's where she was just comfortable last time. We're gonna take her back the other way and see if we can't actually get her up into 5th gear. Here we go. We're going for 5th. Oh, baby. We're doing it, guys. We hit 70 in the yeehaw. My speedo said I was running 80. Now let's see if she wants to speed shift. Anyone want to race for a pink slip? I'm ready. Come on. It feels so much better to drive, guys. I don't know if the 4-speed has a different range of gears entirely versus the 5-speed, or if they're the same, and it just feels that much better from having a good clutch in it. Either way, I ain't mad at it. And despite terrible service RS not balancing the drive shaft, I don't feel any vibrations or shakes. If I was to hop in this thing and drive it, I wouldn't be worried about it. Yeah, you damn right the yeehaw's back in commission. Everyone's staring at her again. I'm so damn happy to have this thing back on the road. Damn right, baby. I'd call that a successful first drive since the 5-speed swap, guys. Now, we ain't tested out the airbags, right? I'll talk about some weight. Don't worry, we're gonna have that covered. We're gonna road trip this thing to get the t-shirts, guys. It's happening. Next morning, we got the old yeehaw fired up. We got some orders to deliver to the post office, and well, I gotta take my wife her makeup kit deluxe. She's watching Mr. Creed today, and he's our onesie model. So if you didn't know, we got some onesies available. Very limited quantity. They're on the website right now, so you better get them while they're hot. I don't think my dad knows how to park a damn truck. Yeah, play it off. He found a better spot. Gonna meet Dad at the Brahms, and then we're finally gonna get to work on this damn thing. Did you find you a better spot or what? I like, a little narrow. I like that shirt. Yeah. Real quick, when we hit 100K, I did the 100K cup giveaway, 10 random winners. Well, only 3 people in the last 2 weeks have emailed me, so I've only sent out 3 cups, so we're about to draw another 7 winners. To enter this, you had to comment on this video here. It's our 58 Pontiac Chieftain. So we're gonna go to the random YouTube comment selector device. So this is gonna pull in all the comments from that video for the people who entered. Then we go over here and we just hit start. And here comes the first lucky random winner. Ed, you're the lucky winner, buddy. Michael, you're another lucky winner. Daniel L, lucky winner, buddy. The Midwest Hack Shack, boy, I like that name. Jim, lucky winner. David, got him a cup. Last but not least, we've got Todd the Wad. If you're one of the prestige 7 people who just got named, you need to email me. I'm gonna let this run for about another week, and the cups that don't get claimed, guys, we're gonna do this again until all them cups are gone. Now, if you're one of the 4 or 5 people who emailed me asking if you can have a cup that's not claimed, as generous as that is of you, I'm gonna keep using the random selector so it's fair to everyone. So I appreciate you being willing to take that cup off my hands. I know you're just trying to help me out and get it out of my way, you know, be a good person. But we're gonna keep using the random name picker deluxe until we get them all gone. I like having all my indicators where people know when I'm stopping and turning. I think the brake lights were working on it, so let's check the brake lights again. Oh yeah, I can see them reflecting off the back door. That baby wedge. Oh, we got one anyhow. Everyone knows this is how you fix a brake light. Except for when it don't work. About license plate lights. Oh, we got a running light. So we got some power coming back here anyhow. So hood prop is just perfect for being lonely. One brake light, one running light, no blinkers, no problem. Just playing, that's a problem. So let's just start by trying to get the bulbs out of the back here. And it definitely has nothing to do with all this great wiring going on here. No way in hell that's the problem. I've never pulled one of those before, never seen one of these before. Kind of cool actually. So this was our one that was working actually. She's a little dirty. We can clean all these lenses. Is that a gasket or what in the shriveled up is in there? Is our bulb bad? Pretty sure that bulb's okay, so once again, either our connection in here or our wiring. Pull our passenger side next. Yep, that bulb looks fine too. We definitely got some wiring issues going on, okay? We're gonna start by seeing what wiring we have actually coming back to all these lights. If we can't get that sorted, then we can clean up between there and all that baloney. That's what it is. Sort this, sort that. Half the time I'd rather cut it all out and just put new stuff in there and be done with it. Don't tempt me with a pair of dikes. I have a good time. We got wires coming out this side. I believe we have wires right here possibly running stuff back towards the front. This thing used to have a tow bar on it, so there was wiring at the front because you could basically turn this into a trailer to pull behind the car. Hey, speaking of tow bar, because it did have a tow bar, we re-added those brackets like the original bumper that was mangled had. But wait till y'all see what I got. My buddy Jesse, he may have brought us a damn tow bar for it, and I totally forgot about that until now. Oh, you damn right, baby! We may have to just drag this flat tower behind the Travelall and go use this as a trailer to pick up the shirts. So that one bundle of wire that was running towards the front, it comes all the way up here and is spliced into stuff. So for now, crap running to the front, we ain't gonna worry about. We're gonna give it a snipping. Factory truck wiring, looks like we got 2 wires coming out of there, so we're gonna snip one and I'm gonna snip the other. So we got that free, and then this runs across this cross member. She comes out right here, and looks like she may have a couple wires, and we're gonna give them some snippings. I don't know who wired this thing, but I'd like to whip them. I'll whip them so damn good they don't ever want to wire nothing again. Not like this anyhow. Good Lord. All right, so we got it free. We got this wire that runs up top. I'll snip her out of there. And I'm just gonna snip all these a couple inches below the light fixtures and everything else, and we're just gonna get this mess out of here. I'm over it. And last but not least, this little bundle of wires here. I'm guessing that's what you used to hook up for your trailer lights. I don't know. We had one on each side for a total of 4 wires. I'm gonna just say she's no longer needed. Thanks for your service. I can't believe none of the stuff was working right. Get us a little more belly room, and then we're gonna start figuring out what wires are what. We turn our headlights on. That should send power that's gonna turn on our running lights, guys. License plate lights. We're gonna take the old meter deluxe here and get her set up for DC. We got a white wire on this side. We got a white wire that also comes out on this side, so I'd be guessing that that's our running light type situation. I have been wrong before though. We're gonna take our red there. I'll find a good ground. Oh, 11.85, so we got voltage right there. Maybe you guys can see as soon as I take this to ground on this shiny lowering block. Does it say 11.85? You damn right it does. 8.4, it had to make me a liar. I'm gonna check our other white wire coming out on the driver's side just to make sure. Yeah, baby. That voltage is gonna power a running light here, running light on that side, our license plate lights, and we're gonna take it to that wire that comes all the way up top, because that's gonna be a running light too. Well, I'm about to wire every damn thing up. My wife just hit me with the Starbucks Deluxe cream on top. I don't know what in the turbo blast we're about to be doing. This espresso stuff gives me the jitters, and then after it hits that stomach, I gotta go in there and sit on the shitters.
Jacob, will you unload the groceries?
That's what it makes me feel like. Anyone else out there we can do her in one shot? Get the groceries unloaded type of person? The day I can't do it in one trip, y'all can have my overalls. I'll give them up and quit wearing them. That ain't never gonna happen over my dead body. We can do her in one trip. Oh, just can't get through there. All right, we're gonna turn those back off. I do have some leftover wire here from wiring up Dad's little trailer and wiring up the damn tow roller. So we're gonna steal our white wire here, and we're gonna start splicing all them together underneath there. See how we got us a running light on there? I bet I can make that brighter brake light come on. Just slide up underneath here. Oh yeah, I see us flashing. I made us a jumper wire from some of that old crap we cut out, and I just twisted it onto that white wire real quick. Then I ran it over there to that white wire just to make sure that was our running light. When I was making that light flash, all I was doing was touching that to there. So that's how I know that's our brake light wire. So I need to tie this white wire right here to this one that runs up top. That one we have our jumper going to right now. And then our white wire right here for our license plate light. And then guess what on this side? Same thing. License plate light, our white wire over here, and the one going to the top. I'll take a piece of this old white wire here and see if I can't just strip her right here in the middle. And then I'm gonna solder her right there. That way she can split that away and that away. First we're gonna kind of twist them together. That baby slid on. She won't shrink if you don't hit her with the heat. I'm gonna take this way and that away, and I'm gonna heat shrink them all and solder them all, and I'm gonna do both sides, guys. I'm gonna get this ran to every light it needs to go to. Stinky. Yep. Damn near Christmas time. I talk about chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Old poor puddins nuts roasting out in that Oklahoma sun. It's pretty toasty today. Let's see if our lights are working, guys. Got one there. Got one there. Neither one of our license plate lights appears to be working. Good up top. And that bulb looks burnt out. Swap the bulb from the other side, and this side's working. This one's got a loose connection on her. Did some cleaning down in her and a little bending around until I got her happy. Let's open up one of these and see what's going on in there. Survey says, oh, she ain't been apart in a good minute is what the survey said. That bulb's definitely blown out. Ain't no way all that corrosion on the bottom of that's what's getting us. Get her shined up. Oh yeah, she's gonna work on this side now. There we go. She just needed a little cleaning. Uh-oh. She's smoking. Something popped. We may have just broke that light bulb too. At least we didn't blow the fuse. The others are still on, so now we need two of those. I think this one here is our brake lights on the inside. Both sides has a single red wire coming out of it. Then on this side we got a red wire. So I'm gonna go hit the brakes and hold them down. We can test this wire here with our meter. Bingo, baby. So we need to solder that there and then run another red wire over to this side where we can tie it together with this one. Got them together. Now this side over here, I didn't solder her yet. I just twisted her on. Push that to give her a test. You can see they're working. Now I didn't solder it, guys, because I'm trying to add a connector for a trailer. The problem with how this thing's wired is the brake lights is basically on its own circuit. It's not sharing brake lights through the blinker switch, which means I'm not really sure how to wire it up to this. If you wire these to blinkers, but you tie them both to the brake light circuit, then when you hit the brakes, your brakes on your trailer is going to be on. You'll never see a blinker back there. So I may have to do a little researching. Sure enough, they make a converter to take it from a 3-wire to a standard 2-wire. So we're going to have to get something like that to get this wired up correctly. Now here's the dealio, guys. We don't have blinkers at all right now, so why don't we worry about that first? Why don't we get some blinkers blinking before we worry about getting the blinker to the trailer? Left blinker, nothing. Right blinker, nothing. So here's our little fuse box. Got 11 volts on that side, so fuse is good. Pull our cover here, guys, and look at this. No shocker, we found some dirt daubers, right? But check out our circuit breaker here. See that piece of wire at the bottom, jumper and across? What is that, baling wire? I noticed this wire a while back chewed up real bad right there. And guess what this is? Well, that brown wire right there goes all the way down to right here on this relay. This wire is the signal wire from the headlight switch to that relay. She is held together with a single strand of copper that you see there. So we need to fix that. This ain't gonna help us with our blinkers in any way. I just happen to notice it, and we want to fix it while we're here. Luckily, that was just the 12 volts to pull in the coil on the relay. That was the output power side or something of that relay. That would have been a fire or something. She would have smoked, guaranteed. You can definitely hear some relays down there, right? That gold box is what you hear clicking, and not too worried about it. I was trying to see where our flashers were. And she was plugged in right there, and well, that's a little corroded looking and whatnot. And I'm no expert, but that definitely ain't factory. Curiosity took over, so we gotta come look at this. We got a couple we can look at here. So that's what a factory flasher looks like, apparently. Still nothing, so I thought we might get lucky. And I guess now we're gonna actually have to start doing a little troubleshooting. Now this baby here is our fuse for our turn signal, so I pulled this where I could flip it and see what color that wire is. And she is green with the blue stripe. Crawled up underneath the dash to look for green with the blue stripe wire. Right there, there's a green with the blue wire, but she didn't have voltage on her. But I got to looking, and there's about 2 more, and 2 of them are chewed through. So right there, there's our wire that's actually supposed to be giving us power, and well, she's chewed plumb in half. In total, there's about 6 wires up in there that are chewed up. I'm gonna just snake my way up in there, start fixing them. We got a scrimmage this evening for Ella Ray. There she is. She's gonna play in her boots.
We're leaving in 20 minutes.
We're leaving in 20 minutes. I just got the wiring fixed up underneath the dash. Total of about 5 wires needed replaced. Yes, I clipped in about some 6-7 inch pieces of wire with butt splices. Now I know you're a wiring expert. You're gonna let me know down in the comments. I'm a wiring expert. I would have soldered that, heat shrunk it. I may have put a whole new harness on this thing. You're just gonna have problems from butt splices. I'm sure you would do that just to test blinkers. Guys, one of those wires I know for a fact was the 12 volt feed from our fuse for the blinkers. So I bet we're about to have some results out of these things. But I also bet you there's a jack stand there. And on top of that, I'll bet you that I made a mistake earlier. On the rear, I said I bet that red wire was for the brakes, and I bet I'm wrong, and here's why. Their schematic shows existing harness under hood that they're gonna clip out of there, the green and black and the green and white, and they're gonna go to yellow and to red. So one of them's a blinker and one of them's a blinker. If you look right here, you can see the green and white and the green and black, and it goes to yellow and red. So that red I hooked up thinking it was brake lights and a separate circuit. I bet we're about to have all kind of blinky, goofy crap going on the back. Left blinker. Let's go right blinker. Yep, sure enough, got them metal 2 ones flashing. So underneath there, I'm gonna take that red wire and run it out to the outside tail light on that side, just like we had done with the yellow one on this side. There we go. Now we're gonna test the brake lights. That's money. Guys, these 2 inside lights, we're just gonna tie them to these. All the damn lights. Left blinker, right blinker. I don't know how it looked on camera, but I promise you guys, both left are blinking, both right are blinking. Everything's good to go. Wish I could lie to you and tell you I just stripped and did the soldering and the heat shrink and everything, and I didn't, guys. Right now it's kind of redneck Pot County twist. Electrical tape, all right? We're gonna do our journey tomorrow, make sure it's good. I'll get back underneath there and get her tidied up right, but at least we now know what's what. I'm gonna go try to rent a U-Haul trailer first thing in the morning. We're gonna road trip this thing to pick up shirts, and hopefully we make it back. We ain't gonna break down, then we're gonna keep working on it after that. There's very few things we need to do this morning to get this baby ready to go. Step 1, get the hood back on. Step 2, pack a basic toolkit, what I call the oh shit kit with a little bit of everything. And oh yeah, this fuel hose just been flopping around, but not anymore. Hell, we may slap the chem tool in her just for high performance action on the way up when we top her off. Guys, this was the point where I was supposed to say like number 3 or something, I don't know. And this thing was supposed to be hooked up to a little enclosed U-Haul trailer. And I was gonna surprise you guys. And believe it or not, even with all my charm and everything else, I can't convince those U-Haul people to rent me a trailer. Tried to pick it up in a travel haul. They had to send off a request. Told them I had an 03 Yukon, so we did all the information up to there, and then they were like, yeah, you got to come up here in that Yukon to pick it up. I was like, but I'm here already, guys, come on. And well, no, that didn't work out, and I don't know anyone who has a vehicle. Honestly, it's probably a secret blessing, because even if we load the back of this thing down, if we had a trailer loaded down, this thing probably can't even handle it. So no matter what, somebody's damn shirt is gonna ride in the U-Haul like I promised you guys. So even if I just gotta do, you know, all day driving back and forth getting shirts, we're at least going to getting one load in the U-Haul to see how she handles it. We ain't going alone today. Mr. Bill's gonna accompany us on the trip. He said he has faith in her. Y'all know good and well we're going with some Get Her Done 91 right there, baby. That's free horsepower and towing power. We ain't too worried about our fuel level here because we made her to Chickasha and back on the one tank. Stillwater's probably a comparable trip. I don't know. Who cares? Slap her full of Berrymans. Oh, baby. Better not hit a bump. We can't even get that all in there. There we go. That's what you want. So we spill it everywhere, so that's what y'all shirts smell like. Y'all ready to road trip or what?
Ready to go.
Yep. I'm trying to cruise with the big rigs and I can't keep up. I can tell you right now, she does not like hills. But on flats, it does pretty good. But between here and Stillwater where we're headed, all steep hills. Come on, baby. Come on. I can't even run down the big rig. It's time we settle this once and for all. Boy, I'm about to whoop that ass.
It's all flat.
Got him.
Got him.
Yeah. Like that. In about 2 minutes, he's gonna pass me going 70. Guys, I don't think the 5-speed is gonna be too helpful for this trip. Probably gonna end up running in 4th gear, stay running about 60, it seems like. What it says you're doing versus what you're really doing. We stay going his pace, we may be all right. Hell, so far we've had one person come up behind us just now. Actually handling the hills, Bill. Oh, don't lie to him.
It's doing great. One thing about big hills, we got big downhills.
This guy straight behind us, he's a trooper. He's probably retired and operates off of I don't give a damn as his motto, because he ain't passing and he's keeping the 2 others behind us off of us. So he's the real MVP back there. He's just giving us a free escort. Anybody ever heard of Route 66? Huh? You gonna go cruise Route 66, Bill?
Yep.
That sign we passed said 30 miles to Stillwater. So we're about halfway there, chugging along. Here they come! All the way from the back. There's one. That car passed from like 6 deep. Downshift to 4th, going about 65. Damn right he's got overalls on. Smells like shit, looks like money. This little town Perkins is pretty cool. Still got a lot of old historic downtown stuff in her. What you boys doing around here with one of them there cameras? You ain't from this part of town, are you? Around here we don't like your YouTubing type. They are also home to the world's smallest donut shop. I don't know that they claim that. I gave them the title a while back. There's the world's smallest donut shop right there, folks. Boy, his trailer's full. Would you look at that? We're going to Lowe's to get us a tire inflator. E-Haul's already got a couple fans. People like that thing. Yeah, we're gonna get us a tire inflator here at the Lowe's. That way we can air up our airbags, I reckon. They're fresh out the DeWalt, but we settled for a Cobalt because she was fairly cheap. There's the U-Haul we need for what we're about to pick up. We're here, by the way. We made it. When you find the Eskimo and the old puppy dog, you made it to the right place. Yeah, they're actually fitting better and tighter than I thought they were. I thought we were only going to be able to do 3 across, so doing 4.
Doing 4.
Yeah.
Guys, these are fitting way tighter than I thought they were going to. This U-Haul's about to be loaded down, guaranteed. Let's see. 1, 2. Don't discourage me now, Bill.
We are good shirts, huh?
These shirts are beat to hell, y'all sold. I don't know we'll make it home, but it fit. I'm so damn excited. We may be rubbing a little bit, guys. That's why we gotta have them helper bags. Perfect way to test your helper bags. Drive an hour and a half north, load it down with a lot of money in the back, and see if you can make it home. Perfect. Now we just need to do a little rigging with our jump pack. 35 PSI gave us about 2.5 inches of clearance. We'll give her the bounce test real quick. Oh, she'll go.
She'll go.
There's only one thing left to do, Bill.
Air the tires.
No, we gotta decide what you want for lunch, buddy. She seems to be pulling all right. Ain't nothing clanking or rubbing, so hey, small victory, guys. It may take us 4 hours to drive home, but she's all in one load. Are you gonna help me, Bill?
No.
What in the hell? Somewhere in there there's some chicken fried steak. Boy, there's biscuits and everything else. How much heavier is the truck now, Bill? Bad news already, guys. Just driving, I could tell she was getting lower in the back. Our mud flaps are scraping a little more often. But she's sitting pretty low, so I knew she had lost air. We've pretty well lost all of our air. This is a perfect way to test your airbags. We'll just keep pumping her up as we go, and eventually we will make it home. We aired her back up. Damn, Bill got us some tall boys. We're about to get buck nasty. Yeah, I think we're probably out of air again, it seems like. We're running about 55, guys, but those hills, man, there's some steep hills over here. By the time we make it to the top on some of them, we're down to 40 or slower. We made her back where we started, guys. I put 4 gallons in her up in Stillwater area. We got to top her off again, that way we can calculate our mileage here. Trying to get her topped off but not splash all over y'all's t-shirts. 2.3, so round trip 6.3 gallons. 140 mile round trip, just look that up. $1.40 divided by 6.3. 22.222222, a lot of twos. Okay, we just got 22 miles to the gallon. Half of it loaded. Not a bad way to test an unbalanced drive shaft, a new 5-speed that you don't know much about. Just hit the open road with a hope and a prayer. See if you
140 miles.
Yeah, see if you'll make her there and back. Bill had a good time too. He likes Stillwater. Bill went home and got a scale, that way we could see. Dang, got down to $1.90. 30.5. Now these boxes that just average that, there's a total of 36 of them, so times 36. So we got right at 1,100 pounds here. Then you add the 2 smaller boxes, which is probably another 40 pounds. Then you add Bill, which is 250 a solid muscle. Man, that's a lot of weight, guys. Now we got Mr. Yearwood here, who's gonna hook us up with some decals that aren't cut like a kid with safety scissors did it. And his colors are gonna match better because he actually brought some samples over here and matched her up. And I just told him he could cave in the roof, and well, he said he's even more professional than that, because heaven forbid we mess up this roof. I know y'all can't see the dents and dings, but she looks like the moon surface. The hot dam looks 100 times better, easy. Maybe 101. Now the stickers we sell, kind of like this one here. Well, now she actually matches the truck, so that's good. Oh, my hands will be all right. I'll burn them a lot. So that's what we're trying to get off there. That's Pot County jelly right there. Look at that non-pixelated, 300 time looking better hood sticker right there. Look at her reflecting. I know y'all can see that reflection. That's money. So here we go into the night. Designs are separated. Now we gotta unbox and start stocking, and I'm no mathematician or math magician, but it looks like we have way too many boxes versus shelves. Man, oh man, would you looky there? I believe we've got something to open up here from the old YouTubers. So let's see here. Earned right here in this very shop. We've got our silver play button presented to puddins.fab.shop for passing 100,000 subscribers. We did it, guys. That is awesome. As much as I would love to tell you guys we're gonna hang it in here, I don't want to get dirty. I'm actually gonna hang this in my house somewhere. I'm pretty proud of this. I couldn't have done it without you guys. That's a good feeling. That's all I can say about it. What do you think about that, Hot Rod? It's a mirror. It's a mirror. Them cheapos didn't even type my name on here. She's just a pre-print. Could at least put a blank at the top and type my name in there. Come on. Other than that, guys, wrapped up here, trying to clean up my mess. Now our U-Haul, we got to test out our 5-speed. If I'm being honest with you guys, this thing don't make enough power to keep that thing up at 70 or so like I'd like it to do. I got to drive her the same as how when she had the 4-speed is what I'm telling you. So we may have wasted a 5-speed there, or we may need to pull some more power out of that 2.3. But one thing's for certain, these stickers, they look about 1,000,000 times better, so I'm glad to have them on there. I'm glad to have her back on the road, test out the helper bag, see how she'll do. Just getting to drive it. Man, that thing's fun to drive. Now, merch building, she's locked and loaded, ready to go, guys. Ready to crank out some orders. Now, this will make you want to order right here, I guarantee it. You see that puddins.fab.shop 100K sticker right there in stock, ready to go. Guys, my wife's busy. I'm pretty well doing all of this, so it's where a lot of my time's been spent. I'm gonna do my best to get you guys orders. I'm gonna get help the best I can from others. We'll figure her out. I ain't scared. Okay, mama didn't raise no punk here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We can do another U-Haul video, guys. We can still throw a tow bar on the front. We got front blinkers that need to get gone through. I want to add some lights. There's still some all kinds of stuff. So if y'all want another U-Haul video, let me know. Maybe we'll do one where we can get more actual work done. And I'll see you guys next time. But don't forget, sitting on your ass won't finish your project. And I've got a project. It's called Operation Get Rid of This Trash, baby. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes, guys. One person laughed at that is worth it. That's what I tell myself. Can't get nothing done, gotta sort stickers. Some of these stickers got genuine puddins.fab.shop floor dust on them. Now, does that increase the value or decrease the value? I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that.